I don't know what's going to happen, but I feel like I'm in a really good spot right now because I think I'm in a final 3 with Liam and Eric, and then also in a final 3 with Liam and Chris. And I know about an advantage that Chris has that I'm not going to tell Liam about because Liam is who I would take to the end of this game. I'm not going to tell Liam about it until I have to, just in case he's planning to backstab me. The 4 of us, being me, Chris, Liam, and Eric, are pretty much on the same page to vote Julia out as long as she doesn't win this competition or get immunity in whatever we do next. So I think hopefully from there it's like fair game or like easy, and then afterwards I think all hell's gonna break loose depending on who. But I'm also sorry that someone's coming. If you see this, Liam, and you don't know if you can really trust me, I am loyal to you and you are the person whose back I am actually looking out the most for in this game. So don't vote me out because I actually will take you to the final 2.
Alright, do the rules make sense to everybody?
Yes.
Okay.
I have an advantage that I would like to play. There you go.
Okay, I thought you didn't read it.
No, you can read it.
Alright, so this
He's
is an
illiterate.
individual advantage. So for any challenge post-merge where you're playing individual games, that you can play this and you will get an advantage in that challenge. I obviously have different ones slotted for different ones, or different challenges. For this one, Liam will start with 2 extra balloons, so he'll have 5 lives.
Damn.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Alright. First question. Who does the group think is the best at puzzles? You got 10 seconds. Alright, show it. The answer was Julia. So Andrew or Taylor, you can go first. Pop someone's balloon.
Can they
hold it or
something?
I'm a sheep.
Okay, Chris, now you can go. 5 seconds, Chris. 4, 3. Alright, Julia. Alright. Who does the group think has been flying under the radar? Alright, 3, 2, 1.
What is it?
The correct answer was Chris. So everybody but Chris gets to pop a balloon. Taylor?
I'm sorry, Julia.
So Julia is eliminated, but she can still pop once it gets to her. Eric? Liam? And Julia. But Julia, you are eliminated, so you can go join the ghosts. Who do you think has been lying the most?
I'm like,
The correct answer was Liam. So everybody but Taylor gets to pop a balloon. Chris, you can go first.
I voted myself.
Now 0, Liam. Alright, Eric.
Not the orange first. That's so
And Liam, you still get to pop a balloon, but you are out after this.
That's okay.
Alright, we're at 2 balloons even. Alright. Now this question, the answer can be anybody. Who do you think was voted the most villainous out of everybody here? 3, 2, 1. The correct answer was Taylor. Alright, Taylor, you can go first.
Sorry, Eric. You're not sorry, bitch.
Chris,
You were just
you're-
voting most villainous. You're not sorry. Damn.
And Eric, you still get to pop a
Boyfriending.
balloon.
Whoa. Evil little couple.
Alright. Next question. Who did the group think should be voted out next? 3, 2, 1. Answers? The correct answer was Julia. And since Chris has to pop a balloon, I mean, Taylor, you could pop one of his, but
I won't.
Taylor really
now
said.
Chris has one individual immunity.
Saturday morning, Luis sent us a Google Doc to fill out before the challenge. It was just a bunch of questions about the other competitors that were left. Some of the questions were like, who do you think is the biggest threat? Who do you want to vote out next? Last night after Meredith got eliminated and it was just the 5 of us, I was definitely starting to feel a little anxious that I was going to be the next person eliminated, but I was hoping maybe that people would see Taylor and Liam as threats because they're really strong players. I feel like one of them's gonna win this. But then, yeah, I was really shocked when Luis asked the question, who do you want to see eliminated next? And everyone except me said me.
All right, welcome to Tribal Council. You all know the drill by now. Chris has immunity, so you cannot vote for Chris. But yes, if anybody has any words you'd like to say before we get to voting, the floor is yours.
I'll say you are really good at, or the puzzle thing isn't even the main thing. I think I want to target you because I want to play with people who have been like gaming, you know, and like really want to play. Ouch. So that is all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, so we haven't had a puzzle yet, and next challenge could very well be a puzzle, and the group just voted that Julie is the best performance. I don't want to go against that.
But I'm glad you voted for me.
Sorry, Julia. You two good at puzzles. I'm worried there's going to be one next.
I should have told Julia to vote Taylor, because then I could steal her vote, get her out when she's not even suspecting and want to use the idol. But she told me she's voting for Liam, so I could get Liam out in the same way. Like, do I do it for spiciness? But if I could, if I could save this. Alright, final answer is Julia. Because then if I can save my advantage, then I can just decide next time, because it's 4 of us. And then I can just cast 2 votes. So, and I can just decide who gets out. Okay.
I'm hoping maybe Eric votes for Liam, because I also am going to vote for Liam now. Chris, I don't have as much faith in, but maybe he'll surprise me. I guess we'll see what happens.
Hi. I like to say that I'm sorry, but I'm really not. Julia should have played a bigger game. Also, my little secret is that I've been putting hearts on all of my things so that you guys know that it's me voting, but I don't know if anyone's caught on to that.
Alright, first vote, Julia. Second vote, Liam. Third vote, Julia. There's 2 U's to say. Next person voted out of Survivor's Heroes with Brazilians, Julia. You bring your torch to the camera. It's on to Julia, the tribe has spoken. You can walk off into the distance. Three, 2, 1. Sorry, there's 2 wrong extra numbers. Okay. You got 3 or 4.
Oh, really?
Alright, shit.
I'm not ready to go. I'm not gonna get done. We done. Oh, fuck.
I can already see how we're wrong.
Really?
You have to wait here until I
How are you staying?
Congrats, Eric.
Last tribal, Eric's immune. I think we're going to Chris. And I don't think everyone knows that I have this, so hopefully this still has power.
Don't know how I did that, but glad I did, so I'm immune. Me, Taylor, and Chris have been working together, me, Taylor, and Liam have been working together and, kind of come up with who we're voting out. And it seems like Chris. But I'm hoping that I think Taylor's got the immunity idol. And I'm hoping that she's not suspecting, like, anyone to vote for her this time, because Liam and I were pretty aligned. And so I'm gonna this is the last time I can use my advantage. And so gonna make a, spicy big play to steal her vote for her. Anyway, yeah, so hopefully this can catch her off guard and get rid of her without her chance to use the immunity idol. Because I think she's keeping that in her back pocket for when it's us 3, because then she's guaranteed to be in the final. But yeah, so hoping to catch her off guard. And I'm glad I was able to hang on to my advantage until this point, where it kind of means the most in terms of, like, can mean a majority or at least half the votes. So we'll see.
Any words anybody wants to say before the vote? Convince anybody to not vote for you or to vote for someone else? The floor is yours. All right, pretty tight lips. All right, we will get to the vote.
I have no words.
Because I found an advantage for 2 votes. I think at this point, it's either me or Taylor out right now, so Liam wanted to align with me against Taylor. Let's see if he follows through with that.
But using it, so I get to vote twice. I guess I don't even necessarily have to vote for her, because she could still use the immunity idol. Liam thinks Chris has it. I think it's one of them, like Liam or Taylor. I just gotta go Taylor. I thought about it enough, and I'm just not gonna second guess myself. Again, it might just be moot because I think she has the immunity idol. But, here we are. And I'm immune anyway, so like I said, what happens happens. I'm in the final 3. This is the last time I can use it, so there we go. Whew.
This is by far the hardest vote that I've had to decide so far this year. You got me this far, and I couldn't have done it without you, but unfortunately, I'm gonna have to vote Taylor.
No, you're good. Before I read the votes, does anybody have anything that they'd like to play?
Have what I think.
So the rules of Survivor state that if anybody finds a hidden immunity idol, any votes cast against them do not count. This is not a fake idol. This is a real idol. So any votes cast against Liam will not count. Alright, on to the votes. Unless there's anything else. First vote, Taylor. Second vote, Taylor.
Ooh.
Next person voted as Survivor Heroes vs. Villains is Taylor.
Can I say what I got there?
Go for it.
I literally had absolutely no words when I saw this in there. my vote was stolen this time.
Taylor, the tribe has spoken.
So, gonna go with him, and fuck, no, it's terrible.
So Eric silenced a woman.
Why did Chris run that way? Chris ran like that way.
Through the garage?
I think so.